hello everyone. Welcome back. We have a few more prints to get signed, and only 72, so we should be good. Silko playing piano. All right. Hello, everyone. All right. I just want to make sure that everybody's back before I get going too quickly. And I'm okay. I only fell on the virtual piano. Although there is a piano in this room. I don't want to play it. Other people might not agree with loud noise. Okay, so, and yes, I can play the piano. No, I don't take musical requests. And I am glad I'm okay. He disappears. Yes, I disappeared. I'm reading the chat now on my phone. It is very, very fast scrolling. Good Lord. My heart. Yes, my heart. Okay, let's start. We're gonna go back to emojis so we can get this done quickly, and then after I'm done signing, we'll go back into chat mode, and I'll interact with you guys in the chat. I'll do my best to, because it scrolls so fast, but I will do my best. So we'll have about 5 to 10 interactions of chat after we're done. Cue emojis. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Next up is Remy. Remy wants, don't cry. You're perfect. Well then, yes, you shall. Not cry, and you shall be perfect. Thank you, Remy. No socials. Cheers. See, just like that, we're back at it. Next to Aaron on the socials as eKnight73 on Instagram. Could you please write something you think Silko would say to Jinx to cheer her up when she's sick or sad? Oh, you're recovering from COVID. Mwah. That's a kiss to help you feel better. Recovering. All right. You can get through this, Aaron. You are my daughter. I believe in you. Now fight. Feel better, Aaron. To Ariani, which is Yanni JPG on the socials. Hello, Mr. Spizak. I just wanted to say I really appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ariani. Wondering if you could write some encouraging words. Of course. To Ariani, you are unique. You are never alone. You are perfect. Love, Silko. Thanks, Ariani. All right. Next up, Amina. Nothing on the socials, but could you please write your favorite Silko quote? Well, I don't have a favorite, but I'm going to go with, we'll show them. We'll show them all. Thanks. Amina. It's a beautiful name, Amina. I love how many beautiful, wonderful humans there are in our fandom. All right, from Miss Metalhead on the socials. Raquel. Surprise me with anything? All right. Here it comes. I get to say anything I want to say. Piss off, Yodel. All right. To May. Next. To May. Love. Silco. Thanks, May. Break. I want to stop right now. All right, to Kaylee. Kaylee, which is Kaylee F on the socials. You get a Jason Spizak signature and a Silco with a heart. Thanks, Kaylee. Next, Sophia. You would like me to write, I will never forsake you. I won't. You're my fandom. Thanks, Sophia. To Cassian. Cassian? Would you like to know the odds of her using it on you? They're high. Cassian, can you shout out the... Oh, a shout out to the GEM squad, the GEM squad Silco Defense Unit. Absolutely. Well, GEM squad. Silco does need his own defense unit. We can never have enough loyalty. And for that, I'm grateful. Cheers, you guys. All right. To Arilda, could you please write, I shall carve my name into you for you to remember your mine. I can write that. But I'm only going to say it once. And edit it out of the YouTube. Oh boy. Even with the emojis enabled, they're relentless. All right. Thanks, Arilda. Next is Becca, who is on TikTok. Oh, Little Asher. 117. Well, howdy. A personal message written from Silco in gold. Well, I can't write in gold highlighter. For some reason, the Streamly folks, they printed on this new photo paper, which is lovely, by the way. It is beautiful in person. Like, they are just gorgeous. But it, the gold Sharpie doesn't take. It doesn't, which is weird. I don't know why gold would be different than silver, but I tried multiple times. So they're all in silver. Just a heads up, Becca. Little Asher. And something sweet thrown in. Sure. So I'm gonna write cookies, cake, and candy. All right, something sweet. You are my eye of Zon. My everything. All set. Thanks, Becca. Next to Chan, who is Tragic Druid on the socials. A little love from Silco. Thanks, Chan. To Joshka, no social handle. Right, don't cry, you're perfect, and draw a heart. I got that. I got that. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Joshka. Next up, oh, to nobody, it looks like. Write something you think Silco would say. All right. Too much time in the sun. Never forget where you came from. Me too. Me too. All right. Okay. Olivia, we will show them. We will show them all. No socials there. But that's cool. Olivia, we'll show them all. Next up, Rowan, which is Xcord Vikings. Something like that on the socials. Could you write something encouraging? Of course. I actually pre-wrote this one because it was a bit long. Life is never as good or as bad as it seems, Rowan. Never give up. I'm proud of you. Love, Silco. Thanks, Rowan. Next, Lizzie. Small water break. All right. Next up, Lizzie. On the socials, Liz the Frizz. All right, Liz the Frizz. Can I just say you're a wonderful person? No, you are, Lizzie. Well, yes, and you're a wonderful person. Thank you for being so supportive and inspiring and all-around cool dude. I'm doing my best. I'm always looking for inspiration. Well, then I've got something for you. Lizzie, when the wind is against you, turn your sails. You can do anything you put your mind to. No. Silco. Thanks, Lizzie. Next up, Ray. Write something witty. Okay. How about good meeting? There you go, Ray. Next up, Sarah, which is intracennial on the socials. Of all the faces in the world. Oh, I see. Yes, I wrote this one in advance. Could you add something flirtatious that Silco would say? I always want to be like making sure that I keep it family friendly. So here. Of all the faces in the world, yours is my favorite. I think Silco would say that. Look at that guy. Look at Niku's artwork. Look at that guy. So good. All right. Next up, Cheyenne Z, which it's definitely not Brad on the socials. Don't cry. You're perfect. Love. Silco. Oh, same. so same. Next up, Chloe. Looks like it's arcane with a bunch of spaces in between and underscores on the socials. All right, Chloe. Chloe wants me to write, don't cry. You're perfect. Sorted. Thanks, Chloe. You gotta. I was about to say something. I'm glad I didn't say that. Okay. Next up is Taylor. At Daydreaming Vampire on TikTok. Hey, Daydreaming Vampire. Just a heart, please. Just a heart. There you go. Thanks, Taylor. Next, Morgan Barker. Drooly Platypus. Nice. Drooly Platypus. Don't cry, you're perfect. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Morgan. Next up, Carly. No special instructions, Carly. Story of Opposites print. And you are perfect for me. There you go. Now we're making it out to nobody. But please write, I almost drowned in these waters. Oh, wait. Actually, there's one more before this. Something from the drowning speech. Sure. But then there's this thing in your head, and it's raging, lighting every nerve with madness to fight, to survive. And all the while, one question lingers before you. Have you had enough? To nobody. There are no nobodies. It's somebody. All right, to Alex O. I almost drowned in these waters. I wrote that one in advance. Just a little bit much. Thanks, Alex. Next up, to nobody from nobody as Silco. Next up to Louise. Please write, do you ever wonder what it's like to drown? A lot of drowns in a row. Funny how that works. This music. Like 1952 jam. Thanks, Louise. To Nia. Doodle something cute. All right, you get a doodle. How about an Eye of Zon? Because that's just my go-to right now. Pretty good. Not too shabby. All right, next up, Quinn. No socials. Please write, don't cry, you're perfect. Don't cry, Quinn. You're perfect. Thanks, Quinn. Next up, Sarah. S-A-R-A. Astrolovers on Instagram. Please write, Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Sarah. We're halfway on the second half of the stream, which is right because it's 12:26. Everything's working out great, peoples. To nobody could you write, "Don't cry, you're perfect." Yes, I can. Next is Luke LaRocca. Well, Luke, you get my vicious screen grab. Thanks, Luke. Next is Smerf, Smerf, on Twitter. These Princess XX, can you say, "I burn for you"? Aye. There we go. Next, Head. Favorite Silco line. Head a chew on TikTok. All right. Stretch. Stand this way for a little while. Favorite Silco line. It's okay. We'll show them. We will show them all. Thanks, Ed. H-E-D. Next up to Rachel. It's possible, put a little doodle on it. If you like it, then you put a little doodle on it. All right. It's gonna be about a Silco eye. Kind of like a Eye of Zon mixed with like a Silco scar. Maybe? Not too shabby. It's got a little scar running through it. Thanks, Rachel. Next is Jimmy. All right. Don't cry, you're perfect, or something mean. Like Silco's like, "Jimmy, you are the trash left out in the dumpster overnight. Stinky yodel pants." Yeah, I'm gonna choose to write, "Don't cry, you're perfect." There you go. Don't cry, you're perfect. Okay. Next is Edie. All right, Edie. Just a straight up signature with a heart. Thanks, Edie. All right. Kalenda, aka, in quotes, "my girl." So make it out to as if Silco is saying that. Okay, yeah. Kalenda, my girl. And draw a jellyfish? Okay. I'll draw a jellyfish. I can't promise that it will look like anything more than runny snot, but here's a jellyfish. I don't know. I did okay. Okay, next up, Vi. Oh, well, thank you. My presence in the world came at a time that was needed for many. Thank you. It's very kind of you to say. All right, something cheeky. All right. Piss off, yodel. Yeet. Silco saying yeet as he kicks Heimerdinger. Yeet. Is that something you say while you're doing it? Piss off, yodel. And then you see the word yeet? Thanks, Vi. Oh, and that was at Shiny Bishy on the socials. All right. Moving on to Marlene. Absolutely write something mean and cruel and don't hold back. Marlene, you are the... Just gotta keep it family friendly. Are the trash that got left behind the last drop and pissed on. Gotta keep it family friendly. All right, there you go. Thanks, Marlene. Don't hold back. Unacceptable, Marlene. Soko just gets straight up angry. Stop asking me to do flirty things. All right. Twitter, Sketchy King. Don't cry. You're perfect. Too sketchy. From Soko. Thank you. Sketchy. Next is George. No one in particular. On socials, just George. Thanks, George. Next is Christine. Keep up the amazing work. You're perfect. No, you're perfect. Oh, God. All right. Emma. Could you maybe add a smiley? I sure can. Hi, Emma. There's a little smiley. Everybody's doing emojis. You guys, me. Everybody. 27 left. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? Coming in the home stretch. Aaron, I had to fill this one out in advance. Let's see why. I hope you're doing well. Could you write something motivational for non-binary persons such as myself who often feels misunderstood? Absolutely. This world is not a binary place. Aaron? Or let's do it as Silko. Aaron, this is not a world of black and white, of either or. It's a world of vibrant color and imperfection. And you are beautiful. Thanks, Aaron. Next up, Kylie. A simple happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kylie. Love, Silko. That's a nice one. Happy birthday. No socials, otherwise I would have called you out for your birthday. All right, from Smoky One Daily, please include the message. Don't cry. You're perfect. You're perfect, Daily. Thanks. Next up, Alexander Price, which is Annalix Jaunts on the socials. Yeah. Could you say, I love you, Mosey? I think it's Mosey or Mozzie. I think it's Mosey. I love you, Mosey. Mozzie? No, it's got to be Mozzie because it's two Z's. Well, you'll have both. I love you, Mozzie. Now you can take either one. Thanks, Alexander. Next, VIV. To the VIV. Thank you. Next to Leeway. Something kind. Kind of desperate and possessive? Desperate and possessive. I must have you. I will tear you apart. Your bones will snap and splinter. Pretty good. That'll work. That was just for you. Next up, from nobody to nobody. Thanks, nobody. To Kayla. Don't cry. You're perfect. No socials, it looks like. Thanks, Kayla. Next to Michaela. Kayla, then Michaela. What are the odds? Could you quote your favorite thing you said from the show? Yes. This is important. I will never forsake you. Love, Silco. I just wrote on my pants. Would you like to see? I think that's a yes from everybody. Let's see if I can show everybody the pant leg. It's just got written on, right there. All right. Next up, to Marcus, Wrong Pocket Cosplays. Yes, cosplays. Power, real power, comes to those that will sow anything to achieve it. That's for my cosplay friends. There you go, Marcus. Cheers. Only 16 left, people. 16. It's practically nothing. To Jack. Jack. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. To Jack. There's a monster inside all of us. There you go, Jack. Next to Janessa. We'll do kind of a, we'll turn the chat back on after I'm done here because I've only got about, it says 15 left. So then you guys can ask me some questions and I'll see. This chat scrolls fast. I'll do my best. All right. To Janessa from Silco. Thanks, Janessa. All right, next up. Carl. All right. Thanks, Carl. Next up is Jack. Hi, your performance was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Jack. Can't wait for more of my work. Oh, and it's a present for someone that I won't spoil it this time on the air like I did yesterday. I'm like, it's a present. Oh, crap. Put a quote on there. Yes, absolutely. Power, real power, is given to those that will do anything to achieve it. Thanks, Jack. And happy birthday to the person I won't mention. I'm learning. All right, Isabel. 12 left from Zombie 9819 on the Instas. Well, hi, Isabel. Hi. You want me to write, you're strong now. Just like you were always meant to be. Thanks, Isabel. Next, Aaliyah. No special instructions, Aaliyah, but you get a Silco with a heart. Thanks. Probably wasn't that attractive. I think my Deodorant may have failed me 20 minutes ago. All right, here we go. To Leah. That was Leah. Devin is next. Devin. You get a story of opposites. Thanks, Devin. Next is Annie. Say something encouraging. Annie, I believe in you. And you're strong now. And you get a heart. From Silco. All right. Only 8 left. This is so great. Kuzo. Oh, it just happens to be your birthday the day you signed this. I think you might have meant yesterday or today. Who knows? Because I did have 2 signings scheduled. But this is Mr. Edgeworth's Lovebot. Nice. I will write, don't cry. You're perfect. Happy birthday. Next up is Peyton. Hello, and thank you for being invariably compassionate. Well, it's just my mode of operation. Try to see others as they are and feel what they feel. Thank you. They said I make the world a better place just by being in it, and that's really, really lovely. You'd like a poem? I think that must mean that I wrote it in advance. Okay. I wrote this in advance, right? I wrote a poem. It says, for darkest day, no sun can escape the black hole of my misery, my yielding pull of gravity sucks my ambition down, and I hold out my hand, clutching for you. You take it. I don't know, I was thinking that one whenever I wrote that 2 days ago. All right. Next, Victoria. There's a monster inside all of us. There is Victoria. There is a monster inside all of us. All right. Thanks, Victoria. No socials. To Leah. Could you write something cute on it? Literally anything, except for don't cry, you're perfect, which I can appreciate. Mad as a hatter on the socials. All right. I'm writing something cute. I think this is cute. Good meeting. Next to Gray. Love Silco. Thanks, Gray. Then, Brownwin. A little heart, if you please. A little heart, if you please. Sure. Little heart. All right. Next up is Hannah. All right, Hannah. No particular requests. Hannah asked for my favorite, a favorite Silco quote in my voice. Got it. So let's go with, do you ever wonder what it's like to draw? It's hilarious with this music. Hold on. Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown? There's peace in water, like it's holding you, whispering in low tones to let it in, and every problem in the world will fade away. But then there's this thing in your head, and it's raging, lighting every nerve with madness to fight, to survive. And all the while, one question lingers before you. Have you had enough? It's funny. You can go your whole life without ever facing a choice like that. It changes you forever. And for that, I thank you, old friend. That was the last one, so we can kick into chat mode. You guys can ask me a couple questions. We got about 10 minutes or so. So, let's do it. Kicking into the chat mode. All right. Oh my gosh, everybody and their mother is going way too fast. Oh God, I think people copied their stuff and they pasted it. There's no way they typed it this fast. Okay, how am I? I'm great. I'm super, super great and super happy. And yes. Oh my gosh, I can't read these. Okay, you play the clarinet. Oh, it's so fast. I'm toast. There's no way. It's so fast. Okay. I can't read them either. Oh my God, it's so funny. Yeah. Wait. I think I know what I could do. Wait. I have Twitch Studio. I have Twitch Studio. So let me see if I can make the chat bigger in my Twitch Studio. Okay. Please say, gaslight, girl keep, boss. Is that yeah? I saw that one. Would you cut and color your hair for your cosplay Silco? Well, what's interesting is I can get my hair to kind of do a Silco thing. So I probably would just slick it back like this and do a dye. I'd probably dye it a little darker. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure I would chop it off because I don't know if there's a need to. I mean, because there are like little hairs that come down in the scene with Silco and they'd just be a little longer and stuff. So I think it'd be all right. Yeah. Would I play if I could play another character in Arcane? There's no way. Silco is. I was born to play Silco. Did I watch Arcane? Yeah, I've watched it 5 times now. Something crazy like that. Favorite Shakespeare play, Macbeth. And I'll do a quote from it later. Please say, Jinx, how am I supposed to live, laugh, and love in these conditions? Fix my sofa. Okay. Do I like ginger cookies? I like ginger snaps, yes. They're not my favorite in the world, but they're good. I like molasses cookies. Those are very good. I'm gluten-free, so I have a sensitivity to gluten, so molasses cookies can be made fairly deliciously without it. What is my dream role? I have played it! But what's left for me to play? I would say I would love to play Batman. I'd love to play Batman. And Peter Parker, Spider-Man would be fun. What is my favorite thing about signings? My fans. My favorite thing is the stuff that you guys ask me to say, like, and not say like a trained monkey, but like you put down on the prints a piece of your life, right? So you're like, this is what I'm struggling with, or this is my truth, and I get to return some of that love to you that you gave to me, and it's that reciprocation, honestly, that is my favorite thing about it. Do I like pickle juice? No, but I like pickles. Material girl. Favorite snack? raspberries. Uh, let's see. Do I like raccoons? Not terribly. I mean, they're cute, but I'm not sure I'd want one in my house. Uh, let's see. The nation of Zon would be. Whoop, that went too fast. I have to start reading at the bottom. Did you please say Material Girl? I did. Wow, can you say Jinx? This is a dollar store. It can't be good. Or can it be good? Something like that. Hi, Riku. Would you be willing to become? No. What are my European roots? Yeah, so my family on my mother's side is Polish. There's actually a letter or two from my grandmother that came from the folks in Poland, from the family that was left behind, saying, don't write us any more letters. We aren't sure what the Nazis will think if we get letters from America. To my grandmother. And we're Catholic, we're not Jewish. It didn't matter at the time. That's just so everyone can understand that piece of just how fearful everyone was. So yeah, Polish and Czech Russian, the other side, is my dad's side. So Russian and Slavic, dad's side. Okay. Oh, great heavens! Jason, would you, if I was a canned good, what would I be? Tuna. We know why that's the case. Do I ever come to Quebec? No, I've never been to Quebec. I've been to Vancouver, where I did motion capture for Gears of War, and I've been to Toronto, for the TIFF, the Toronto Film Festival. I've ever been to Belarus, or no, hello from Belarus. Well, hello. My favorite ice cream, it's a tie between chocolate and peanut butter and vanilla with raspberries. What snack would I be? I don't know. Maybe I would just be me. Okay, that's a little too much. You're mine, Angel. All right, that's fair enough. What do you think? Do I like The Walking Dead? Funny story about The Walking Dead. I auditioned to be the lead in The Walking Dead. I thought I did a fairly good job. But apparently not good enough. My goatee makes me look like a retired archaeologist character from an Indiana Jones movie. Indy, it's like nothing you've ever gone after before. Would I ever consider playing Loki? I play Loki. I play Loki in video games all the time. Loki is, I've played Loki 5 times? 6 times? Loki's voice is a little more like, brother, please, allow me to trick you into dying. Have I had enough? Yes, it's 12:53, and I'm going to go for just another few minutes, and then we'll be done. Gay rights. Do I like Five Nights at Freddy's? I get a little scared with the jump scares, like, you know. And I don't think I'm that good at it, but when I played it, I couldn't hear the sounds of the monsters for some reason, so it was just threw off the whole timing thing, so not my favorite game in the world. Laura. Oh, I missed that one. Voice in the Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I played a bunch of voices in Ratchet and Clank, like the new game. I think 7 voices. Goons for Less is one that I remember. We're goons for less, dude. You're gonna die, bro. Do I play Nintendo? Only with someone who has one. Laura, you're perfect. Has Been Hotel? Yeah, I would love to have been in Has Been Hotel, but they're casting like Broadway stars, I think, apparently. I don't know. We'll see. What can I sing you all a lullaby? I can, but it's a toss-up between lullaby and Shakespeare time. Let's see. Dear friend across the river, my hands are cold and bare. Dear friend across the river, I'll take what you can spare. All right. Everybody's saying Shakespeare, Shakespeare, Shakespeare. Okay, fine. So, hi from Canada. Have I seen Encanto? Yes. And I play piano? Yes. All right. Well, I think we're coming to the end, and it looks like we're going to do Shakespeare because I gave you a little bit of a lullaby. Okay. What I have here that might be useful for this. Oh, I don't want to move that. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Is this a dagger I see before me? Handled toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou fatal vision as sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee in form as palpable as this which I now draw. Thou marshalest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument was I to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses. Or else worth all the rest I see thee still, and on thy blade indulge in gouts of blood, which was not so before. It was the business, the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now o'er half the world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep, and witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offering, and withered murder alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf whose howls his watch with Tarquin's ravaging strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm said earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take away the present horror of the time which now suits with it. Whilst I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. And then he goes and kills Duncan. It's crazy. All right. That's it. Do I know the Critical Role people? Yeah. Yeah, actually, Abria offered me to be on Critical Role, but maybe she was drunk at the time. I don't know. They're all my buddies. I see them when I can. All right, guys. Lots of love, peace, happiness, and we'll see you later. Wish I had a remote where I could just like sit back and end it.